with me for the practice session. So dear friends, the guest speaker for today is Dr. Robindra Mohan Acharya, who is a MSc and PhD in Yoga, Director Admin S. Vyasa, Yoga University, Bangalore. At present, Center in charge of S. Vyasa at Jorbagh, Delhi. He is also a guest faculty at CIMR, that is Center of Integrated Medicine and Research at AIIMS, Delhi. Guest faculty at NCRT, Delhi. He's also Yoga Program Coordinator for Youth at AIU, that is Association of India University. He's also a project faculty for Yoga ICMR. We welcome you, sir, to our Swami Vivekananda Yoga Kendra. Welcome.
Welcome, sir. Welcome.
Over to Jagdish, sir, now.
Welcome, sir. Namaste. Thank you very much once again for your valuable time spending it with us today. I know you're very busy with a lot of research work happening in Delhi. Thank you, sir. I would request all of you to try to keep your videos off so that we have a good bandwidth, you know. So videos off रखने से bandwidth अच्छा रहता है. So Dr. Rabindra ji, you can start the program.
Namaste.
Namaste, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Very much.
आवाज आ रहा है?
हाँ, थोड़ा जोर से, थोड़ा लो है वॉल्यूम. थोड़ा वॉल्यूम आपका बढ़ाएंगे तो.
Just using the microphone so that it will be better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, Bhaiya, you're clear now.
Yeah, today's topic is about yoga therapy and its application, and किस प्रकार की हम yoga को use as yoga as a therapy. So last time I had a talk about yoga, its application. So मैं जब बात किया था उस समय इस विषय पर हमने बात किए थे कि yoga, its application. The different application of yoga. So yoga for a good progeny, and yoga for youth, yoga for children, yoga as a therapy. So if you'll come to know that, that time also discussed about different state of mind. If you go to the definition of yoga, yoga का definition को हम जब जाएंगे तो हमको पता चला योगा चित्त वृत्ति निरोधा, एक पतंजलि योग सूत्र का जो definition है. और इस प्रकार की हम योग वशिष्ठ को जाएंगे जो योग थेरापी के ऊपर the concept we brought it from there and called मनः प्रशमन उपाय इति विधीयते योगः. योगः technique calm down mind. Bhagavad Gita says to bring the equanimous on the mind. Samutvam yoga uchyate. And another sloka says yoga karmasu kausalam. Bring perfection in your action, and that is called yoga. So just a common, as a common things, people take these four concept, the definition of yoga, Patanjali Yoga Sutra, and Bhagavad Gita, Yoga Vasishtha. All these things specifically bring it about how to control the mind, how to manage our mind, and how to become the mastery on our mind. So modern medicine also says, or modern elements, what we say is called psychosomatic problem or non-communicable disease. And this is also called depend upon the mind. So either it is a modern science, or you can say the ancient scripture, Indian scripture, it says that what are the diseases we are suffering in our day-to-day life. हमारा दैनंदिन जीवन में जिस प्रकार की हम भिन्न प्रकार की बीमारियां को फेस करते हैं, तो इसको मैनेज करने का एक उपाय है to bring the mastery on our mind. So that's what is called psychosomatic problem or non-communicable disease. So the present pandemic is called the coronavirus and all this. This is called the viral disease, communicable disease. That's what we are isolated in one place. But even though we have seen the more important of this to avoid this pandemic, the COVID-19 or the corona disease is based on the immunity. If you have a strong immunity, you can hard immunize the virus. So that is also indirectly coming to your immunity. So immunity and indirectly connected to the mind. So either you come to the communicable disease or non-communicable disease, either somatic disease or psychosomatic disease. So both these Adhija Vyadhi or Anadhija Vyadhi, these two diseases, it is very much close to the mind. So mind, if you go down to mind, two things, it's called the prana and the physical body. So if you go to the Upanishad or Vedanta concept, so this Panchakosha, what is done, Annamaya Kosha, Pranamaya Kosha, Manamaya Kosha, Vijnanamaya Kosha, and Anamaya Kosha, the 5 seats of our existence. And in between is coming the mind, and the other side is called the buddhi, and one side is called the physical body and the prana. So we know that it depends upon any problems or what we are, what is our personality, how to manage the disease. It depends upon the mana, the mind. That's what is called mana eva manushyanam karana bandham akshayoha. So mind is the cause to liberate or to bondage. Want to freedom or want to bondage, it depends upon our mind, what exactly the mind is. So the quality of mind and how to manage the mind, what are the modern aspect, like the modern World Health Organization says, only the physical health. So if you are disease free, that not means you are healthy. So disease free ke saath saath, you should have a mental health, physical health, social health, spiritual health. All this aspect, if you are in average, that means you are perfect health. It is not any spiritual master talking or any yoga expert is telling about this. This is a talk about the World Health Organization. World Health Organization says the physical health, mental health, spiritual, social health. So these are all the health, how as a man is a social animal, how you are very coordinating or you are very much coherence with the society, a social health, and how you are helping, how you are giving help or taking the help from the society, and how the society is the social health, the mental health, social health, physical health, all these things. So basically, if you talk all these things, that means we have to bring the balance in our mind. So indirectly it comes to the mind. So how we'll manage our mind. So it's called mind management. So before going to talk about how to manage the mind, so we should know that, so what are the Panchakosha? What are these, like our physical body, Annamaya Kosha might have gone through different lecture on Panchakosha or the 5 seats in our existence. So in this 5 seats, there is a different quality also, you know, because in Ayurveda it is called this Vata Pitta Kapha, and in yoga is Sattva Raja Tama Guna. And in this aspect, you have by birth, you have a one type of quality in your life, like either you are Sattva, Raja, Tama Guna, and it can be influenced by different practices, abhyasa and vairagya, detachment. So the main purpose, the things is to be, yoga is a technique to calm down your mind, to settle your mind, to open your mind, mostly depend upon the how you will do practice. So that's what that in
what is
practice
polythene dale
will go to Bhagavad Gita.
polythene da na ये छोट बड़ा बड़ा जिनिस रखी देले रुहंतु 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 आपण अरे आपण रुहंतु ना
हेलो माइक
मु किछि
हेलो
कर
माइक म्यूट कीजिए प्लीज हेलो माइक म्यूट कीजिए जो
अरे बोले दे
कैन somebody find out whose mic is
Is it okay?
इसका mic please don't unmute your mic please
एबे कौन बोल
हेलो
एटा ए जिनिस बोलिबे केमती
sorry sir for the interruption
No problem. I can continue.
yes you can continue now sir
Yeah. So this is what we have to be the things to bring this balance in our mind. So we should understand that exactly what the mind is called. It is mind. As last time we discussed about the different state of mind is called Chanchalataman, Ekagrataman, Nischalataman. So if we have a calming down the mind, if we have a master on mind, then it can be, buddhi can be overpower to the mind and can tame the mind. By taming the mind or by, so उनको कंट्रोल में ला करके मन को हम भिन्न प्रकार की बीमारियों को ठीक कर सकते हैं. जैसे कि last time also I advise 2 books to read. One is called You Are the Placebo, the Mind About the Matter. And another book I suggested to Biology of Belief. So because nowadays it is very, very important, the people says that, or doctors or all this, the people telling that it's called how you manage a disease is called psychoimmunophysiology. So psychoimmunophysiology way, so you can bring the how controlling the your mind, a thought process, and you can do the psycho-immuno-neurophysiology. So I want to bring any change in your physiology, in physical body. That means in body, if you want any changes. So you can bring a change in the thought process, psycho, then neuro. So it can work in the neurological, your nervous system, psycho, neuro, immuno. Then it can, immunity can be strengthened. Then you can bring a change in the physical body. So bringing a change in the physical body, either you can take it any particular elements if we have, or particular disease we are suffering. So कुछ प्रकार की हम जो बीमारियां हमको जूझ रहे हैं, इस बीमार को ठीक करने के लिए, so we can take the root is called psycho, the mind. Then it can, through the changing the psycho, the psychology, we can bring the influence our nervous system is called the neurology, psycho-neuro, then immuno, then strengthening the immune system. And once you strengthen the immune system, it can be take care either communicable disease or non-communicable disease. So communicable disease, all the virus disease like this COVID-19, corona, swine flu, different type of viral disease, and non-viral disease like psychosomatic problems, diabetics, high blood pressure, arthritis, and all these things. These things is, so it says that the main changes the psycho, neuro, immuno, physiology. So by changing the mind. So how to change the mind? Either we can directly control the mind or indirectly control the minds. As you know, the directly controlling the mind is called the Dharana Dhyana Samadhi. That the practice, if you are evil personality, if your mind is very much developed, you are very much control on you, then you can go directly to the Dharana Dhyana Samadhi and control on the mind. माइंड को रेगुलेट करके फिर इस प्रकार के हमको जो कुछ करना है फिजियोलॉजी के ऊपर, बॉडी के ऊपर, शरीर के ऊपर, इसको हम कर सकते हैं. If not that developed, our dharana samadhi, in that position, if you are not there, so take the help of the asana, pranayama, kriya bandha mudra, all this shatkarma, the bahiranga yoga. So these practices also can bring slowly and gradually a control on our mind, and through that we can bring a change. So how this physical particular part of the particular postures, it can bring a change. That is very, very miraculous. So is not a, that as I told you last time, we have around 50 to 100 trillion cells body. This body looks as a one body. This physical body, हमारा पूरा जो शरीर है, दिखाई पड़ता है एक शरीर, but unfortunately it is not like that. Fortunately we are a system of a 50 to 100 trillion cell body. So each and every cell have its own digestive system, immune system, and nervous system. Everything is fully independent, each and every cell of the body. So that, but together it is controlled by the mind. Mind, you can say, is a prime minister. So it is a small kasbah or like a panchayat, small cell. So if thousands of cells every time it creates, is sustained for a while, and it dies. So this is the creation, as you all know. So the main important thing is, so we should have, so each cell, so when we practice yoga, yogasana, and we maintain a particular posture, we activate a particular organ. So the particular organ is made of some of the combination of some of community of cells. So this community of cells do exercised, and it is overall controlled by the mind. So here is a place, is the organ controlled by the head. Here the mind control this cell, the community of cells. So it can be coherence of the group of cell together by the mind, the mastermind. So this is what when we coherence with the breathing, the prana, with the physical body, then we can make it. For example, I was telling the one thing, I was handling a case of the obesity. So you can, most of the common things, as all of us we know, as a yoga teacher, and if you will be in urban area, you are practicing or teaching a yoga, is a very common questions, inquiries, how can I reduce my body weight? So most of the people, if once you teach them some meditation or some of the pranayama, very slow pranayama and meditation, and generally they say no, I will not get benefit of that because it is slow practice, how it will reduce. So let us run, let us do some gym so that I can reduce my fat. So it is not like that. You can, or I do fasting continuously, then I can reduce the fat. Yes, temporarily it will be helpful to you. Or if you go to a fasting, some of the naturopathy center, you can reduce, of course, but not a permanent solution. So part of the permanent solution is the metabolism, control on your metabolisms. So even doing a meditation technique also, we can have control on our body weight reduce. So body weight, because why I'm talking about the body weight, it's of course by controlling the body weight also we can have a lot of control on different elements, and also once you have a control on your body weight, फुर्तीलापन आता है शरीर में. So इसमें हम we can have a get the strengthening our willpower to do some practice and control on our different elements or on our personality. So that's what the important thing is, to reduce the weight. But it is not absolutely like the doing a gyms or like some physical practices that can be included. Of course, that cannot be, we should not ignore that. इसमें बहुत आवश्यक है. इसके साथ साथ डाइट जितना भी आवश्यक है, इसी के साथ साथ हमको भी प्राणायाम मेडिटेशन के ऊपर इतना ही हमको ध्यान देना चाहिए. Then we can bring a lot of changes and what exactly we want, because anything you want to do for a long period of time, or you want to mastery on your mind, for that you can bring a change. You can physiologically change, or you can have a change on your cure or control or particular elements. जिस प्रकार की कोई बीमारी के ऊपर हम कंट्रोल करने के लिए जो भी कुछ करेंगे, सो इसको हम कर सकते हैं. तो इसके ऊपर हम जब विल पावर को डेवलप कर सकते हैं. सो योगासना इज ब्रिंग बाय मेंटेनिंग डिफरेंट पोस्चर्स, we can have a control on that mind. So like that, pranayama also helpful to that, and meditation, kriya, mudra, bandha, and all these things together, it is helpful to that. So it's more important thing is with that we have to understand that अभी जिस प्रकार की हमको पूरे विश्व में, पूरा भारत में, पूरा विश्व में इस प्रकार की जो सिचुएशन है, तो इसमें हमको we have to be analyze our mind. We should know that how to be is the social animals. We should have mix up together. We will not get the chance. You will allow yourself how to bring the mastery on our minds. So these are the different techniques ones, because we may create by the disturbance of mind, it may be create a lot of elements, and for that to bringing a mastery in our mind is very much required. So we should have a control on our mind. So that's what the different postures, asana. So this is called how can they practice? Who can do the practice? But most of the people says that even what is my age and what age I can do the practice. So I remember one very nice story. Ramakrishna Paramahansa, he told who can do this practice. एक मछुआरी था. So he went to a, generally he wake up early in the morning. सुबह सुबह उठ के वो जाते हैं मछली पकड़ने के लिए समुद्र के पास. तो एक दिन वो समुद्र के पास बहुत पास गया, लेकिन उनके थोड़ा समय का पता नहीं था और बहुत जल्दी चला गए समुद्र के पास. और उनको पता चला जो सूर्योदय का समय है, सूर्योदय तक उनको वेट करना है. तो नदी और जहाँ समुद्र मिलता है वहीं पर वो नदी के पास वेट किया. तो करने के समय उनका लगा, सो थोड़ा नदी को गया और उनको पाँव में कुछ लगा पत्थर. सो ये पत्थर को उठा के लाया. Then he was sitting by the side of this seashore and throwing one stone to this water and enjoying this tap 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 this sound, but enjoying. And during that time sun rays, सूर्य उदय हुआ, और सूर्य उदय होने के समय और पानी भी, जो समुद्र का पानी भी बहुत आ गया था, ज्वार आ गया था, पानी का जो स्तर बढ़ गया था. तो तभी वो तैयार कर रहा था अंदर जाने के लिए, मछली पकड़ने के लिए. तो उस समय हाथ में देखा 4-5 जो पत्थर है था, वो ऑर्डिनरी पत्थर नहीं था, एंड दैट वाज दिस पर्ल. सो पर्ल जो था मोती था. सो ही वाज सरप्राइज. सो दिस
Just hold on. He will be there in some moment, maybe.
Sorry for there is a net disconnect. So I was talking about the different things like doing a meditation, and even we can bring a doing a meditation. We can also change control, and we can manage our body weight. So working on the metabolisms. That's what is called. Just as I was talking, this body, any matter, if you'll find out. So each and every matter in the physical existence is called the made of energy. So if you will go to the energy, it's called this Einstein. It's called to E is equal to mc square. E is called energy, mc square, the mass and the speed of light. So if you go to these subtle things, this everything is nothing, it's called energy. So anything, the whole physical body, everything, the existence, either it is a manifest or unmanifest, it's a vyakta or abhyakta. So there are two things in existence. In the whole existence, the creation, there is two things. It's called the vyakta and it's the abhyakta. So but the vyakta is called the manifest world, and the abhyakta is called the unmanifested world. So this is the 95% of our is called abhyakta. It's not manifest. It is called manifest is only 5%. What exactly our perception, we take it, we percept, we can recognize it. But if you go to this, the subtle world is 95% unmanifested. It is manifested, and we say through the scientific invention and through our churning of our mind and buddhi, इसके माध्यम में हम unmanifest को manifest करते हैं. So based on everything, it's called energy. So once either you hit the matter and can bring a change on the energy, or in the subtle way work out on the energy, so bring a change in the physiology, in the matter. So either way, we can work out both the way integrated, both the subtle way by working on the energy level and working on the matter base, and like this, the existence of the physical body will very much close to our body. So work out through the different type of asana, practice, and pranayama, and subtle practices like meditation, and also puja, prarthana, prayer, and everything. As I was telling you the last time, the very interesting thing is before 1953, when this DNA came into existence, means it is invented by the Henry Crick and James Watson. So these two scientists brought into that the gene or the DNA is everything. DNA will decide what your health will be, what your personality is depend upon your DNA. And based on that, after 5 years, 1958, the Henry Crick developed a theory, it is a hypothesis, and based on that hypothesis, he told that it's called central dogma. So any DNA, it will be Xerox as a RNA, RNA to protein. There is a thousands type of protein in our physical body, and it decided our structure and function of the cell. And based on that, the whole personality, the whole physical body, and what is our health, it can be decided. This is the concept of 1958 by Henry Crick. He introduced a hypothesis, but unfortunately, till after 100 years, even this is going after till 2020. So 70 साल के बाद भी हम इसी हाइपोथेसिस को साइंटिफिक मान करके चल रहे हैं और सोच रहे हैं जो डीएनए हमारे में है और दैट विल डिसाइडेड. इट एग्जैक्टली नॉट दैट. सो द एग्जैक्टली इज कॉल्ड द डीएनए इज नॉट द न्यूक्लियस ऑफ योर cell. The DNA is not the nucleus. DNA is not the deciding factor to decide what you're supposed to be. It is not like that my parents will decide what I am. Absolutely, not 100%. But maybe in our color, maybe in our facial expression, some of the personality, it will be hereditary by the influence of the DNA from our parents, but not everything. So that's what is called the every cell have a cell membranes. तो cell membrane, the cell receptor, the cell का जो receptor है, and it has the power to take the signal from the environment, and on that environment, it is the signal it will take, and it will give signal pass on to the nucleus, and based on that, it will be influence the DNA and this function, the creation of the proteins, and the structure and function of these cells can be decided by the signal, the perception. So that's the most important thing is to have a very good health, to have a good personality, to good human being in our life. It's most important is the environment. So what type of environment, what type of personal, what type of signal I am receiving. So किस प्रकार के environment में है? Either my individual personality environment or as a group when I'm staying in a family. So किस प्रकार की हमारा family है? किस प्रकार की परिवार है? किस प्रकार की हम perception कर रहे हैं? इसमें depend करता है. So मैं के अच्छा पिताजी हूँ, अच्छा माँ हूँ, अच्छा बच्चे हूँ. Is Sanskrit is mostly important is called the sanskar. What is the spirituality says, on the other hand, it's called the sanskar. Create a sanskar, create a environment. So it is deciding what type of problem you are going to face, and you can bring a change in the personality. Based on that, we can completely change the environment, completely bring the change in the whole society. So if you want to bring a change, the whole community, the whole world. That's why I tell you, if one person do meditation, it influences around 10,000 people surrounding. So very, very important. Very, very important. One person doing a meditation can create the electromagnetic wave, the electromagnetic current surrounding the area a person who is doing meditation. So how important is doing a meditation? And even a common person is very difficult to understand how to do meditation, not to be worried. Because doing the simple asana, you can do meditation. That's why it's called meditation. Nobody can do. Meditation will happen. So important thing is that when you do a particular posture, what is your state of mind? So if your state of mind is stiram sukham asanam prayatna shaitilyam ananta samapatibhyam, Ananta Samapati. If your mind is Ananta Samapati, that is called meditative states. So not only that 1 hour of practice, and after that another 23 hours, or what type of thought is going on our mind. Whether I am able to watch my mind. मेरा मन को मैं देख सकता हूँ क्या, किस प्रकार की विघ्न में जा रहे हैं, किसी का खराब सोच रहे हैं क्या, किस प्रकार की सोच मेरे मन में आ रहे हैं. तो ये योगा करने का, बार बार इसको सत्संग सुनने का, स्वाध्याय, either read a good book, scriptures, और कोई अच्छा सत्संग सुनना. Main thing is that it's called the not only to the manana, shravana, it should be nididhyasana. Bring a practice in our day-to-day abhyas. Either it is an intelligent way or jnana yoga way, or the practice of different techniques, yoga techniques, and different bhakti yogam, bhakti marga, like doing bhajan, japa, kirtan, kirtan, savana, navada bhakti. So anyway, in all these things, all the tools we can use and bring a change in our personality, so that we can bring a yoga therapy. So most important thing is directly or indirectly, these are the things if you can include in our things. Of course, by doing a particular asana, yoga as a therapy, we should tell yoga as a therapy, not a yoga asana as a therapy. Of course, yoga asana is a very important part, but we should not ignore the other things like bhakti yoga, karma yoga, jnana yoga, and all these things. Like it's called, is bhakti yoga. It's called once you will do the karma, then karma can only to bring a chitta suddhi. So once a person will not do the karma, chitta suddhi will not come. So directly to go to the sannyasa or go to the jnana yoga is very difficult. So go through the karma yoga. So when you do the karma and your chitta suddhi happens. So what type of karma you will do? That is called karma yoga, niskama karma or sakama karma. So let us do the sakama karma for our family members. Be practical. So when you do a sakama karma, a work, swadharma. So what is I supposed to my family? So do it, but not accumulated more and not be a moha or a lobha. So if you go to be that side more moha and a lobha, so then it can be, you don't have any chitta suddhi nahi hoga. So it cannot have purification of the mind. So you cannot go to the jnana. So it is that the karma, only sakama karma will bind you more and more and deteriorate your mind. So karma yoga can bring it to that. So it is indirectly the maintaining different postures, doing pranayama, meditation and all, it helpful to have a watch, to have a eyes on my, or I can understood my mind how it is, so that it can be influenced the karma. So when you will take it to this bhakti also marga, to dedicate it, because when this is called, always we are called three type of karma will do: putreshana, vittesana, lakeshana. Putreshana means you want a progeny. So everything do it for my child, my family. So putreshana, vittasana means dhana, accumulation of the wealth. The lokeshana means your ego, satisfying your ego, nama rupa. So these are the things accumulate karma. If you have a control on all these things, putreshana, vitteshana, and lokeshana. So through that, we can have a control on our different state of mind, so that we can also bring a change in our different elements. Different elements, because what we are suffering is because of there is no good coordination of our mind and body and spirit, prana, and physical body and mind. So what is the coherence, natural coherence supposed to be? So mind going a different direction. So when a body required a particular body, you look at a particular rhythms, this way of rhythms of prana. But because of disturbance of the mind, it does not supply the exact amount of prana to that particular body, so that if it is not get the particular amount of prana in that body, that particular organ suffering the elements. So if you have a very good coordination of the prana, buddhi, mana, and the physical body, so it can bring. So that is the coherence. What type of work we are doing, what type of sanskara accumulated, what else I making prepare my subconscious mind through the conscious mind, so that I can have a control on my elements. So this is a very, very important thing is, we should have integrated all these things. What type of work I'll do, how I'll surrender my ego. Even I should not give importance that what I do, always I. So it brings a lot of ego, is called the lokeshana. So it gives so much of lokeshana. So we don't think that I am not doing. It is happening from me. I am an instrument, nimitta matra. So when we bring that concept in karma yoga, then that is very important. So that's what all of us, as a regular practitioner of yoga, and we should have bring an example in our family, and through that we can bring a change to the circumstances. Once we are not a good practitioner, हम अभ्यास नहीं करेंगे खुद, so that will not bring an impact of our surrounding, even in our family and surrounding. So one should not bring the surrounding changes. We cannot bring a lot of changes in the whole society. So the more important thing is how, when we'll do the practice, and it should bring a change. So because हमारे कुछ तो हम जब हम करते हैं ना, हमको निष्काम कर्म करना है, हमको फल भी रखना है. Yes, if I'll do this practice, I'll get this benefit. Fix up. It is nothing wrong on that. When I do some practice, if we are not getting some result, so be very practical. Tell that why I'm not getting result. What type of result? Fix up with particular fix up. If I'll do this practice, I'm devoting this much time. Suppose when you will do a work, and in your workplace, you want you fix up your salary. I'm going to work this, and I want this much of amount. If you will not get less amount, you can ask a question. So मुझे क्यों इतना, मुझे तो आप बताए थे महीने को 80,000 रुपया देने के लिए, आप कोई 50,000 दिया तो आप क्वेश्चन कर सकते हैं, आप क्यों 50,000 दे रहे हैं, 80,000 बोले थे. So इस प्रकार के हम जब कुछ इस प्रकार की योग का अभ्यास कर रहे हैं, तो you have right to ask the question why I'm not getting benefit. So whether I am delivering the job properly, where I'm practicing, or where I'm learning properly. So these are the two end of the aspect of these things. We should have a very judgmental, particular, and we should get the result. So we're getting the result, we should have a practice better way. So understanding is very much important. So without understanding, it is not that both end. Only understanding, it is also very harmful, because most of the people, those who don't practice and do only Jnana Yoga, only to understand, so it's no helpful. It's otherwise what happens, it gives a boast of your ego. So when there is a conversation among themselves, तो उसमें आप लगता है मैं तो बहुत ज्ञानी हूँ, मैं बहुत कुछ जानता हूँ. So उसमें क्या तो उलझ जाते हैं और अभ्यास नहीं कर पाते हैं. It's not important. Both should go hand in hand. So both practice and theory, it should go hand in hand, so that we can bring a change. Integrating is more important. So my suggestion is we should have a particular, then again somebody may have a doubt. See, if I have a high blood pressure and I have diabetes, I have arthritis, asthmatic problem, and all these things, what I will get, how to get solved. So more in different asanas are there, different techniques are there, that yoga teachers, and particularly whom are very regular day-to-day basis, we can have a discussion with the teachers. So this is my daily routine, this is what I'm doing, and this is the part I'm doing the practice. So what type of personal practice I can include my day-to-day life, whether I can bring a change. And what type of, not only for that practice of different asana, pranayama and meditation, and what type of karma, what type of thought is coming to my mind, and out of that also, how much of time I'm devoting to the bhakti, whether what type of my ego, I take a feedback from the others. So these are the things, if we work out completely, holistically, of course, we would have a very good health. Out of that also, if we have a prarabdha karma, and we don't know, so it can become, if we make our mind ready to accept it, so that it will be very easy to our day-to-day life. So yoga therapy, yoga is a therapy, what I mean to say. So by practicing different technique, yoga, asana, pranayama, kriya bandha mudra, and this is the Raja Yoga concept, and Bhakti Yoga, Karma Yoga, and reading the books, good books, scriptures through Jnana Yoga, integrating all. That's what Swami Vivekananda says. Each soul is potentially divine. The goal is to manifest the divinity within. By controlling nature, internal and external, do it by work, worship, philosophy, or psychic control. Anyone, two, or all of them together and be free. Swamiji says, each soul is potentially divine. Like each seed is the potentiality to become a tree. Similarly, so each soul, each one of us, we individually is potential. What is our potentiality? Is divine. How this divinity will be manifest? By controlling nature, internal and external. How to control my nature, internal and external? Do it by work, worship, philosophy, psychic control. Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Raja Yoga, Jnana Yoga. Do it by one or two or all of them together, means integrated, and be free. Because freedom is called liberation, and freedom will bring the mastery on our minds. Once we have a mastery on our minds, automatically we can bring it, whatever we'll think, whatever a good thought. That's what's called Duryodhana mind. It's called Janami Dharmam Nachame Prabhuti, Janami Adharmam Nachame Nivruti. I know what's supposed to do, I don't do. I know what's supposed not to do, I do. मुझे पता है क्या करना है, मैं नहीं करता हूँ. मुझे पता है क्या नहीं करना है, वही करता हूँ. This is our suffering. मुझे पता है क्या करना है, तो नहीं करता हूँ. मुझे पता है मुझे नहीं क्या खाना नहीं. मुझे पता है क्या करना है, मुझे पता है क्या सोचना नहीं, लेकिन वही करता हूँ, वही सोचता हूँ, वही खाता हूँ और इसी प्रकार के जीवन बिताता हूँ. मुझे पता है ये नहीं करना है, इस प्रकार की मुझे पता है क्या करना है, इसको नहीं करता हूँ. तो इसीलिए is depend upon the practice and practice. That's what God has given us three mind: the thinking mind, doing mind, and being mind. We have to think conscious mind. Then once we do continuously practice, it will become the habit mind. Once it will go to the subconscious mind and the programmed mind. Once it become a program, automatically good things will be happen. So that's reprogramming our mind through the different yogic techniques. Through that we can bring a change in our physiology on different elements. I think so. I'm talking a lot. So it may be not good. So let us interact. If anyone, all of you can have a question. So we'll give some time to asking questions and I can answer that.
Thank you very much, Bhaiya. Thank you, Ravindra Bhaiya. Thank you so much. The wonderful session of yoga therapy. How important is therapy in our life to avoid medicine?
Yes.
Anybody, any questions, can please go for it. Yes, Raghavanji, please, yeah.
Sir, good evening, and it was a very good lecture. Thank you very much. The two thing is, you were giving an example, and at that time the network issue came. So it was Ramakrishna Paramahamsa's some example. Can you kindly complete it, sir, so that we will understand the message of it?
Yeah.
Throwing that thing. And then the second one is about the book which you gave for our knowledge or reading. One, I got it, that is the biology of belief. The other one name I am not clear, sir, so that you can kindly repeat the name so that I can note that.
You are the placebo, the mind over the matter. The author is Dr. Joy Dispenza.
The name of the book, sir?
You are the placebo, the mind over the matter.
You are the placebo, mind over the matter. And author is, sir? Author?
Dr. Joy Dispenza.
Okay, sir. Yeah, you were telling about
so
that.
I'll complete that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that fisherman was there on the seashore, and he was throwing one stone and enjoying this the sound. And once the sunrise happened, he came to know these are not the ordinary stone; these are the pearls. So here Ramakrishna is telling this fisherman will not throw that 3 stone to the water, because it is precious, it is very valuable. Even by this using these 3 stone, he will become so rich. So it means in whatever age I came to know that I am divine, I am not an ordinary physical body, I am not a person what I am. So I am a divine within this body. So whenever it may be age of 50, age of 60, age of 70, age of 80, no matter. So there itself you can become very rich using these 3 pearls. So this is the understanding. So it's a continuous process of doing different techniques. So it will click somewhere in our mind and to understand that yes, I am this. I'm not this body only. So this is, it's called the Swadharma. We should do Swadharma. Some people say no. It is very much impractical. Practical is to do all these things. Yes, do that job. It will not disturb your mind. Suppose you are, that's what Swami Vivekananda said, भूखा पेट में साधना नहीं हो सकता है. खाना चाहिए, पेट भरना चाहिए. पूरा फास्टिंग कोई गरीब कभी मेडिटेशन कर नहीं सकता है. इसको पेट रोजगार मेंटेन करना है. It's not like that. You have to do that. but it should not be so hungry. If you have so much of thing agree to be hungry, that means you are hunger. You have पेट का खाना भर लेकर माइंड भरा नहीं होगा, तो फिर आप मेडिटेशन में बैठ के इसको सोचते रहेंगे. सो यू हैव टू प्रॉपर अंडरस्टैंडिंग. सो इसीलिए क्या है कि सिर्फ मन का खाना नहीं, पेट का खाना. इसको स्वामी विवेकानंद बोले थे, बिफोर रीडिंग भगवत गीता गो एंड प्ले फुटबॉल. Physically be fit, then psychologically you can become perfect. So both end, it's not only one side only, both end you should work out.
Right.
Tomorrow we have got a session on this Shreyas or Prayas
Okay.
by Amul K. So you'll get more understanding tomorrow.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Hi, this is Pooja.
Yes, namaste.
Yes, my question is about criticism. If you do things correctly and you still get criticism or you don't get appreciation, we get disappointed and hurt. So, मतलब मेरा कहने का ये है, अगर हम अपने सब काम सही से करते हैं फिर भी हमें लोग बुराई करते हैं या प्रॉपर अप्रिसिएशन नहीं मिलता है तो हम दुखी हो जाते हैं. ये एक ह्यूमन फीलिंग है, तो इसको हम कैसे सही तरीके से हैंडल कर सकते हैं?
हाँ, इट्स लाइक हमको बहुत सब अच्छी तरह से पता है. सब हम जब घर में कोई इलेक्ट्रिसिटी का कनेक्शन करते हैं, एक हमारे पता है ना बेड स्विच, जहाँ पर सोते हैं उसके ऊपर ही सिर्फ स्विच रहता है. तो जो स्विच में क्या करते हैं, हमको डिस्टर्ब हो रहा है सोने के लिए, तो इमीडिएटली हम स्विच को ऑफ कर देते हैं. सपोज ये स्विच को हम बाहर रख लेंगे, ये स्विच अंदर में नहीं रहेगा, बाहर में रहेगा. हम सोने के लिए कोशिश कर रहे हैं, कोई स्विच बाहर से ऑन कर दिया तो क्या होगा, हम चिल्लाएंगे, क्या कर रहा है, मैं सो रहा हूँ, तुम क्यों स्विच ऑन कर रहे हो. तो ये क्या करते हैं, स्विच हमारे पास रखना चाहिए. हम क्या करते हैं, दूसरे को पकड़ा देते हैं, वो ऑन करता है तो हम गुस्सा हो जाते हैं. वो एप्रिसिएशन करता है, अरे आप तो इतना बढ़िया, लेकिन पता है हम बढ़िया नहीं है. फिर हम ऊपर उठ जाते हैं. और कोई बोलता है, अरे आप इतना खराब है, कहला है आप खराब नहीं है, लेकिन हम कोई बोल देता है खराब होकर के डिप्रेशन में चले जाते हैं, क्योंकि हमारे स्विच जो है तो हमारे पास नहीं रखते हैं, दूसरे को दे देते हैं. तो करना क्या है, वेरी सिंपल थिंग, कीप द स्विच विथ यू. बेड स्विच में, जैसे कि बेड स्विच हम पास में रखते हैं, इस प्रकार की हमारे स्विच को आपके पास रखो. स्विच को दूसरे का पकड़ा देते हैं, रिमोट दूसरे को देने से हमारा स्विच हमको चेंज करते रहते हैं, हमारा चैनल चेंज रहता है उनके हिसाब से. हमको रिमोट को हमारा पॉकेट में रखना है. सो दैट मीन्स कंट्रोल योर माइंड. सो अपन प्रैक्टिस करेंगे ना, पता चल जाता है, अच्छा ये बटन लगा रहा है, ठीक है करने दो, हमको समझ में आया ना. हमारे माइंड को हम सपोज कोई हमको डिप्रेस कर रहा है, तू कुछ नहीं कर रहा है, बेकार, हम जानते हैं ठीक कर रहे हैं, सपोज कुछ फीडबैक लेना चाहिए. तो सपोज मेरे पीछे के बाल मुझे पता नहीं कैसे है, ऊपर उठा होगा, कोई बोल दे आपका पीछे का जो बाल है ना तो ऊपर उठा है, मुझे मान लेना चाहिए, तो देख के मुझे सजा लेना चाहिए. दैट इज द थिंग्स. बट मुझे आंख में देखा रहे, जैसे कि पता है ना, एक ब्राह्मण ने कोई उनको दान दिया, एक बकरी को, और बकरी को कंधे में लेकर के जा रहा था जंगल में. तो चार चोर डिसाइड किए उस बकरी को लेने के लिए, चोरी करने के लिए, लेकिन ब्राह्मण को हट्टा कटा था, तो उनसे तो नहीं ले सकते हैं बकरी को. तो वो चार जो थे वो डिसाइड कर दिए कि हम इसको लेंगे, बहुत आसानी तरीके से लेंगे. वो क्या किए, हर 1 किलोमीटर में एक चोर खड़ा रह गया. तो वो पहला जो ब्राह्मण को चोर मिला, मतलब ब्राह्मण जी आप एक ब्राह्मण होकर के एक कुत्ता को पीठ के ऊपर लग के ले रहे हैं. वो देखा, कहला कहाँ कुत्ता है, ये तो बकरी है, गधा है, मैं बकरी ले रहा हूँ, मतलब बोल रहा है कुत्ता. तो फिर गया कुछ समय जाने के बाद दूसरा जो चोर देखा, अरे ब्राह्मण जी होकर के आप कुत्ता को कंधे के ऊपर ले रहे. ये फिर डाउट हुआ, कुत्ता को नीचे रखा, बकरी को, बोला कुत्ता है कि बकरी है. फिर रखा ना, ये बकरी है. फिर रखा, थर्ड आदमी बोला, जो थर्ड आदमी बोला, अरे आप ब्राह्मण जी होकर के कुत्ता के लेके जाते हैं. फिर उनको डाउट हुआ, अरे ये 3 लोग क्यों कुत्ता बोल रहे हैं, तो बकरी है. तो चौथा आदमी बोला, वो फेंक दिया उसको, बोला, ये कुत्ता है, ये करके चला गया बकरी को। बिल्कुल 4 लोग जो बोल देते हैं हम इसको मान लेते हैं, तो इसको मानना नहीं। हमको पहले इसलिए नॉलेज इज ऑल्सो वेरी मच इम्पोर्टेंट। नहीं होता, क्या होता है, हम जाते हैं इसको सुनते हैं, उसको सुनते हैं, उसको सुनते हैं, उसको सबको सुनते हैं, फिर बाद में बोलते हैं अरे क्या सही है क्या गलत है। अभ्यास करो, योर इनर थिंग्स विल टेल, आपका अंदर में बोलेगा ये सही है, जब बोलेगा वही करना है, अंदर में बोलना है, स्विच को अंदर में रखना है, बाहर देना नहीं।
Thank you so much, sir.
थैंक यू।
Anybody else? We can end the session. Okay. Arun ji, please. सुनाई नहीं दे रहा अरुण जी, सुनाई नहीं दे रहा।
सर मेरा भी एक क्वेश्चन है।
यस सर।
हाँ बोलिए बोलिए, सुनाई दे रहा है। नहीं सुनाई दे रहा है, नहीं सुनाई दे रहा, अभी नहीं सुनाई दे रहा है। चंद्रमोहन बिश्वा जी, आपका वीडियो ऑन रखिएगा प्लीज।
हेलो।
हाँ बोलिए अरुण जी, बोलिए।
ये योगा मेडिटेशन का साइकिक के ऊपर परिणाम होता है, पॉजिटिव इफेक्ट, मगर आसन का भी पॉजिटिव इफेक्ट ऑन द माइंड होता है क्या? Do asanas have positive effect on the psyche?
Yeah, that I want to say. So हमारे एक wrong concept है, what is exactly called the mind? The brain in function is called mind. The modern medical science says brain in function is called the mind. So or each and every cell has its mind. हर सेल में माइंड है, so हर सेल में माइंड है. It's not like the one mind is one place somewhere here, it control everything. Each and every cell has a mind, and there is a master brain, it functions. So when you do the practice of a particular asana, it also the cell, the community of cell make up that organ. It have a good mind, control mind. It have a willpower developed on that particular cell's mind. So you get automatically the benefit of that psychic control. It is not a one place. It is not like a eye to control, to see everything, these things, visions. It is, that's what the mind is points. It is not somewhere in one organ, like it is everywhere, body. That's all called mind your tongue, mind your head, mind your hand. So everywhere is mind. Each and every cell, 50 to 100 trillion cells body, each and every cell has its mind. So
thank you.
when you work out this particular posture, it work out. Namaste.